From Hollywood, California, the Lux Soap Radio Theatre presents The 39 Steps. For your loyalty to our product, Lux Soap says thank you, folks, and brings you another hour of entertainment direct from the film capital. Here beside me tonight, our producer and your host, folks, is Mr. Cecil B. DeMille.
Greetings from Hollywood, folks. I come to you live from the stage of the Lux Soap Radio Theatre, The 39 Steps, adapted from the Gaumont British film, which in turn was taken from the novel by James McCann. Gaumont British was shortly released, The Girl Was Young, directed by Alfred Hitchcock. And now for the play, the Lux Soap Radio Theatre presents The 39 Steps. A London music hall. The evening performance is on and the theatre is jammed to the doors. The audience has sat comfortably through the acrobats, the singers, and the whirlwind dancers, but now they're restless. The manager appears on stage to announce the featured act. His hand is raised for silence.
Folks, listen here, folks. With your kind permission, I now have the honor to present to you one of the most remarkable women in the world. I present Miss Memory. Thank you very much, thank you. Every day, this remarkable mentality commits 50 new facts to memory. 50 facts! Facts from history, from geography, newspapers, scientific books, millions and millions of them. And she remembers them all. Test her, you'll see, test her. Ask her any question you like and she will answer fully and freely. Miss Memory.
Thank you. Now then, a question, please. A question from anyone in the audience.
Who won the Derby of 1921?
Mr. Jack Joe's humorist, Steve Dungy, up one by a length, odds 6-1, am I right, sir?
That's right.
Thank you very much, thank you. Question, please. Do not hesitate. Question, please.
Wait, Miss Memory, who won the Football Cup of 1926?
Would you mind repeating the question again?
Who won the Football Cup of 1926?
Bolton Wanderers defeated Manchester City at Wembley by 3-1 in the presence of His Majesty the King. Am I right, sir?
Right.
Thank you. Another question, please.
Hey, where's my old man been since last Tuesday?
Madam, he's been where you can't ask him silly questions. Will the lady in the gallery please confine her questions to those of a more serious nature? Thank you very much.
Folks, no fighting, please. Gentlemen. Keep your seats, everybody. Keep your seats. Don't grab the aisle. Orchestra, play something. Come on, quick. They're in a panic. Play something.
Let me out of here. Oh, please let me out of here.
Let the lady through there. Will you stand back, please?
Oh, help me, please.
Hold on to my arm, miss. I'll get you out of this. Get back there. Clear the aisle there, will you? This way, miss. This way. Come on. This way. Come on. There you are, miss. Take a good deep breath.
Oh, thank you.
Are you all right?
Yes, I had to get away from that theater, that's all.
A lot of people had that idea.
Oh, it wasn't the panic that frightened me, it was something else.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Oh, I'm in terrible trouble. Will you help me?
Trouble? What kind of trouble?
I can't tell you here. Can we go someplace and talk?
Well, my flat is nearby.
Oh, yes, let's go there. But hurry, please.
Go in, miss.
Thank you.
Now, if I can only find this light switch.
No! Don't turn on the lights.
What?
Don't turn them on. It will be safer.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Will you pull down the blinds, please?
Very well. This just puts me doubly in the dark. My name is Richard HANNAY. Any objections to tell me yours?
No. Annabella Smith.
What's this all about? You said you're in trouble?
I was the one who fired those shots in that theater tonight.
You? Why?
I had to create a disturbance. I had to get away from there. There were two men in that theater who wanted to kill me.
But why should anyone want to kill you?
Because I'm what you would call a professional spy.
A spy? Whom do you spy for?
Anyone who pays me.
I suppose you're here to dig up some big state secret?
No, I'm here to save a secret. For England.
Oh. Go on, please.
The agent of a certain foreign power is on the point of attaining a secret vital to your air defense. I tracked two of his men down to that musical. Unfortunately, they recognized me, which is why they're after me now. No, you've got to believe me. You still don't believe me, do you?
No, frankly, I don't.
Very well. If you look out that window, you will see two men standing across the street. Look, please do.
All right. I'll play your game a bit further.
Oh, don't let them see you. Well?
By Jove, you're right. There's two of them. They seem to be staring right up here.
Come away, please. Do you believe me now?
Well, I suppose I must.
I'm going to tell you something that's not very healthy to know, but since they followed me here, you're in it as much as I am.
Yeah, so it seems.
Have you ever heard of the 39 steps?
The 39 steps. No, what are they?
Never mind, but this you must know. If those men are not stopped, it's only a matter of days, perhaps hours, before the secret is out of the country.
But why not call the police?
Because they wouldn't believe me any more than you did. And if they did believe me, how long do you think it would take them to get going? Those men are acting quickly. You don't know how clever their chief is. Clever and ruthless.
Well, what's their name?
She has a dozen names, and she can look like 100 people. But there's one thing she can't disguise. The top of her little finger on her right hand is missing.
Oh, come on now, you're troubling.
I'm frightened.
Well, you needn't be. You're safe here. You know, what you need is a good night's rest.
Oh, yes, I do.
Here, you can sleep in my bedroom, and I'll sleep on the couch here in the living room.
Are you sure you don't mind?
Sleeping on the couch? Why, I've done it dozens of times.
No, I mean, being in danger?
Well, I'm not quite convinced of that yet. Is there anything I can get you?
Yes. Have you a map of Scotland?
Map of Scotland. I have an atlas over here somewhere, if I could only... Oh, yes. Are you going deer stalking or just plain hiking?
There's a woman in Scotland I must see next if there's anything to be done.
I see. Are the 39 steps in Scotland?
Perhaps I'll tell you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. HANNAY. Thank you.
Good night. Pleasant dreams. What the? Annabella? Annabella, was that you? Oh, Annabella, open this door. Will you open this door or do I have to break it down? Annabella? Annabella, where are you?
Oh,
Here, what's the matter? What happened?
They came through the window. One of them had a knife.
Knife? Oh, you're hurt. You're bleeding. Here, I'll call the doctor.
No, it's no use. Listen, you've got to stop those men before they get the secret. out of the country.
But how will I stop them?
Kinreach, the professor.
Kinreach?
Kinreach, Scotland.
What's there? Who is this professor? What's in Kinreach?
They'll get you. They'll get you. Just like they did me.
Annabella? Annabella! Oh, good God.
Aberdeen Express, Edinburgh, COCKNEY, Dundee, Aberdeen Express.
A ticket to Kinreach, please.
One, sir.
Yes, one. Hurry, please.
One to Kinreach, Scotland. Here you are, sir.
Excuse me, is this seat taken?
Not by us today. Sit down, young fella.
Thank you.
I say, Jess, who won the 2 o'clock at Epsom?
Here it is. Bachelor Button, odds, 7-4.
Bachelor Button, eh?
Hello, look at this. Another woman murdered in the West End flat.
Murdered, eh? Who was she?
A well-dressed woman of about 25 was found with a knife in her back. Lieutenant Richard Arney is missing.
Blimey, if that ain't the blasted limit. Missing, eh?
The police are hot on her trail and watching with careful eyes. All points of departure from London.
So that's what they was a-doing, eh?
Oh.
Scotland Yard. 2 plain clothes bobbies. Seen 'em getting on this train asking plenty of questions, I was too.
Here, look here. There's a picture of that Annie chap.
Let's have a squint at it. Huh. Rough looking lot, ain't he?
Excuse me,
Hey, fella, where you going? Don't you like that seat?
thank you. I just remembered something. Is all, really.
Bit of an hurry, wasn't he?
Sure was.
Oh, I beg your pardon, but this is a private compartment.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is, and it happens to be occupied.
Oh, yes, so I see, and very charmingly, too.
Well, what do you want, please?
Your hospitality for a short while?
Really? Well, I'm not interested now. Will you please go?
Oh, no, I can't.
What?
It isn't safe.
Listen, are you going or shall I call a conductor?
Oh, no. Don't do that. Listen, I'm in terrible trouble. I need your help.
My help?
Yes, I'm Richard HANNAY.
HANNAY? Why? Well, you're the man the police...
Yes, listen, but I'm innocent. I swear I'm innocent. Listen, you've got to help me. It's terribly important that I be free for the next few days. You will help me, won't you?
So the police are on the street looking for you?
Yes, and that's why I came in here.
Oh, I see. And just how am I supposed to help you?
Well, they're looking for a man traveling alone. If I stay in here with you, you know, we're together, and they'll just pass us by, won't pay any attention.
Oh, how clever you are.
You'll do it?
Yes, of course.
Say, you're all right. What's your name?
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Oh, no, nothing. I just wanted to know who my benefactress was, that's all.
Well, I'm Pamela Stewart.
Pamela Stewart. Suits you.
Thank you.
There they are now. Remember, I'll sit here and pretend to read. You do the talking.
All right. Come in.
Excuse me, have either of you seen a young man come through here? Young fellow, smooth shaven?
Why no. Wait,
Are you the police?
That's right, miss.
Then this is the man you want. He forced his way in here and told me his name was Richard HANNAY.
Why, you?
Did I? Come here, you.
Let go of me.
Are you Richard HANNAY? Well, speak up.
Well, yes. Thank you very much, Miss Stewart.
Well, you didn't expect me to harbor a murderer now, did you?
Unfortunately, I did, and I am not a murderer.
We'll see about that. Come on, HANNAY.
Certainly. I'll come with you willingly. In fact, I'll lead the way.
Grab him! He's gone. Here, get after him. Open that door.
I can't. He's holding it from the other side.
Here, let me try. Get out of the way. Where is he? Where did he go?
There he is, down the passageway.
Stop him. Grab him before he gets to the vestibule.
Come back here, you. Come back, you. Stop. Stop.
Have you got him?
No, he's gone.
What?
He jumped right off the train.
The fool. He's probably lying dead in a ditch.
No, the last I seen of him, he was on his own 2 feet and running like a rabbit.
Before our stars return with Act 2, The 39 Steps, here's...
Face is born to softness, and that's the way it is. A soft and magic creature that someone will call theirs.
What makes a face feel beautiful? A soft and lovely complexion? Today, there's a new Lux that softens your skin.
Lux softens as it cleanses.
Look at Lux. The shape is new. The feel is new. This natural blend of beauty ingredients that soften and moisturize your skin. But Lux Beauty Lathers, it does not dry.
Lux softens as it cleanses.
Care for the facial softness that is naturally yours. New Lux.
Face is born to softness, and that's the way it is. A soft and magic creature that someone will call theirs.
And now, Mr. DeMille returns to the microphone.
Let us continue with the thrilling The 39 Steps. 2 days have passed, and Richard HANNAY, wanted for a murder he did not commit, is still at large. Determined to discover the secret of the 39 Steps, he's made his way to Scotland. The driver of a donkey cart has given him a lift, and he is now on the last leg of the journey, the outskirts of the village of Kinreach.
Are you gonna stay long in Kinreach, laddie?
Well, that all depends. I'm looking for work. Do you suppose I could find something here?
Well, I'm thinking you better try somewhere else then. Kinreach is a mighty small town. What do you do?
I'm a chauffeur.
Well, I'm thinking you better try somewhere else then. Well, folks who need chauffeurs in Kinreach have had them for years.
Oh, I see, but aren't there any newcomers? I mean, someone told me about this.
Wait a minute. Come to think of it, I did hear something about a retired professor in a big house at the edge of the moor.
Ah, a professor, yes. Yes, that's it. I could try it anyhow.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to see the owner, please.
What name shall I say?
Oh, she doesn't know my name, but you might ask her if she knows Annabella Smith.
Yes, sir. Would you mind waiting in the hallway down by the...
Me, Georgia.
Oh, yes, Professor.
How do you do?
How do you do? My name is Hammond. I've come from London, from Annabella Smith.
Oh. Well, do come in, please. You must be tired. We can talk in the library. Go right in, please.
Thank you.
Sit down. Will you have a drink?
No, thank you.
Well, So what did you want to see me about, Mr. HANNAY?
HANNAY? You know me?
Yeah. I suppose it's safe to call you by your rightful name now. But what about our mutual friendin, Annabella?
She's been murdered.
I know. Poor girl. The police are looking for you.
Oh, I know, but I didn't do it. I didn't kill her.
Of course you didn't. But why come all this way to Scotland to tell me about it?
Well, I believe she had come to see you about some air ministry secret. There are some spies who was trying to steal it from her.
Oh? Did she tell you what these spies looked like?
No, she hadn't the time. Oh, yes, there's this one thing. She said the top joint of her little finger was missing.
Like on mine hand, Mr. HANNAY?
Good Lord! Then you're the one that she wanted.
Trying to warn you against the chief. You misunderstood her. She meant for you to kill me, not to bring me information.
Yes, well, what are you going to do about it?
That's just the point. What are we going to do about it? You see, I live here as a respectable citizen. I should hate to have it known that I am not what I seem to be. You understand my position?
Yes, quite.
What makes it doubly important that I shouldn't let you go is that I am just about to transfer some very vital information out of the country.
What?
Oh yeah, I've got it already. I'm afraid poor Annabella would have been too late in any case.
Well, that's that, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, what about it, Mr. HANNAY?
What about what?
Yourself. It seems to me there's only one way out.
And, what's that?
I have a small revolver here. Pretty little thing, isn't it?
You're mad!
I'm afraid you leave me no alternative. You should have stayed in London, my friend. Oh, Georgia? Georgia?
Yes, Professor.
I want your help, please. There's a little job for us inside.
HANNAY?
Yeah. We'll carry him to the garage. When it gets dark, we can drop him off in the Autobahn somewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
Come in.
Where is he, ma'am?
Behind that table.
Here, ma'am.
Yeah. Pick him up, and then...
I'm sorry, ma'am, but there's no one here.
What?
Well, you can see for yourself.
But I shot him! The body was laying right there on the floor.
Well, the body, ma'am, seems to have disappeared.
Get out of the road, please! What do you mean by standing in front of my car? You might have been killed!
Sorry, lady, I just wanted the lift. Would you mind? Well, Miss Stewart, how do you do?
Well, what are you doing here?
I believe we've met on the train, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, and if I remember correctly, you handed me over to the police. You did, didn't you?
Oh, get away from me.
Oh, I don't want it to hold against you, really.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Yes, isn't it? What are you doing in Kenridge?
I live here.
It's a charming place, isn't it? Do you know where the local police station is?
Oh, of course I do.
Could you take me there?
What?
The police station. In a hurry, please.
Certainly. Well, I suppose you know what you're doing?
Oh, yes. You see, I know who killed Annabella Smith.
Is that so?
Yes. The same person who shot me a few moments ago.
Shot you?
Oh, yes.
Where?
Right in the cigarette case. Handy thing cigarette cases are. If I hadn't been carrying this around my vest pocket, the hole would have been in my chest.
And who is this arch-villain?
A lady called the Professor.
The Professor? Oh no, you don't mean Professor Bartlett.
I didn't stop to inquire her last name.
You actually mean you're going to the police with this story? That Professor Bartlett shot you? That she's the one who killed Annabella Smith?
Of course, and why not?
And you expect them to believe it, I suppose.
Well, you don't, evidently.
No, and neither will they. She's the best-liked lady in the village, and a very good friend of the sheriff's. I'm sure the sheriff would be interested in your story, Mr. HANNAY.
Yes, I see your point. It hadn't occurred to me that... Stop this car, I'm getting out.
Oh, no, you're not.
Stop this car.
You said you wanted to go to the police station, and that's just where you're going. And if you touch me or make a move to jump, I'll turn this car into a ditch.
Well, aren't you sweet?
You just sit tight, Mr. HANNAY, and don't make any sudden gestures. We're going rather fast.
You hadn't the nerve.
Haven't I? Just try me.
All right. I will. Oh, watch out!
Don't touch that brake!
Where are you? Are you all right?
Quite all right, thank you.
You little fool. We might have been killed.
Hello there.
There's someone coming. Keep down.
Hello? Hello?
Shut up.
Over here, Richard HANNAY. Richard HANNAY.
Richard
HANNAY.
There they are. Grab that man.
All right, HANNAY, we've got you. And don't try any funny bestness. Stand up. We've been looking for you, HANNAY. Put the bracelets on him, Joe.
Stick out your hand. There we go.
Now put the other one on the girl.
What are you doing?
We're handcuffing you to your friend here. Any objections?
Oh, now you've seen what you've done.
Oh, shut up. Listen, you can't do this. I don't even know this man.
You ride around the country with him in your car, but you don't know him. Of course you don't.
Yes, but I'm telling you, I don't.
Keep your mouth shut. All right, Joe. Take him to the car. It's a good day's work for us.
Oh, you please move over.
Are you talking
Yes,
to me?
I am.
All right, then. Very well.
Ow! Oh, my wrist.
Well, you asked me to move, and if I move, you move. You decide to
Officer,
protect
must
me
I be
when two
chained to
people
this
are handcuffed
man?
together.
Aye, you must. And keep quiet about it.
Wait a moment. Where are you taking us? This isn't the way to the sheriff's office.
Well, it's not exactly the sheriff we're going to see. Eh, Joe?
Not exactly, no.
Well, where are we going?
Well, it's the real chief we're going to say.
I don't understand.
Would you like to have a small bet with me, Miss Stewart?
Now, what do you mean?
I bet you 100 to 1 that the chief has a top joint of their little finger missing.
Here.
All right.
What are we stopping for?
Sheep. A whole flock of them across the road.
We'll blow your horn. Maybe that'll scare them.
Stubborn beasts. They don't move an inch.
Well, come on. We'll have to get out and shoo them off ourselves. Go on.
Go off. Come on. Go. Go off.
That's a chance. When I say jump, run and jump for your life.
How can we?
Go on now. Jump.
Hey, look. They're getting away.
Give it to them.
They're shooting.
Come on, you fool! Run for it! Come on, go faster!
I'm trying, right? Please stop it! You're hurting my wrist.
Shut up!
Oh, I can't go any further. I've lost my shoe.
Where?
Oh, back there.
All right, forget about it. Let's sit down. Sit down for a while.
Well, do you think we've lost them? Oh. You know, this is all very silly. You can't escape. Besides, what chance have you got handcuffed to me? Why don't you give yourself up?
To whom?
Or why don't you give yourself up to the Scotland Yard?
I'm sorry, but that's a little impractical at the moment. Listen to me. I told you the truth on the train, and I'm telling it to you now. There's a dangerous conspiracy against this country, and I'm the only man who can stop it.
I don't believe you.
All right, then. I'm a plain common murderer who stabbed an innocent, defenseless woman in the back in Portland Place, London. I know how innocent you may be, Pamela, but you are alone on a desolate moor in the dark, and your man are called to a murderer who will stop at nothing to get you off his hands. If that's the story you prefer.
Well, I'm not afraid of you.
Why not? For all you know, I killed a woman. Listen to a bit of advice. From now on, you do exactly as I say, and do it quickly.
You wretched bully.
Otherwise, I might feel the next killing was a bit overdue. All right, stand up. On your feet.
Well, where are we going?
We're going to be doing a little investigating. I saw some lights over that way.
No, well, I won't go. I'm staying right here.
Pamela? Sweet, sweet Pamela. Aren't you forgetting that I murdered a woman?
I'll go. I'll go. Say, what kind of place do you think this is?
Looks like an inn. Now remember what I said, and back me up in everything I say or do. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Now hold my hand. It'll hide the handcuffs. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the King Head Tavern. And what can I do for you, milady?
We had an accident with a car a few miles back.
Hey, that's too bad, no. You want to stay tonight, I suppose?
Yes, we do.
And will you 2 separate rooms or 1?
2 separate rooms, please.
1, please. 1.
Well, which?
1. Thank you.
All 1. And what's the name?
Hawkinson. Henry Hawkinson and Miss Hawkinson.
We'll come along, Mr. Hawkinson. The rooms are at the top of the landing.
Thank you. Say, nice place you have here.
Aye, it'll do. Here's the room.
Thank you.
Well, good night to you.
No, wait, please. You mustn't go.
What's the matter with us? Is there anything wrong?
Yes, I just want to tell you that this man has been...
nothing wrong. You see, she wants to tell you something, that's all.
Yes, I wanted to tell you that this man and I were roommates.
Yes. You see, we're a runaway couple, and we've been running all night.
Now.
Yes, and if anyone inquires for us, you won't give us up, will you?
I won't. I was young myself once. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Inside, Pamela.
Of all the outrageous things. Listen, you don't think I'm going to spend the night in this room with you.
I didn't invite you, but here you are.
Well, aren't you afraid they'll find us?
No, I'm not thinking of that so much as a way to get out of these handcuffs.
Well, I have a nail file in my pocket. Maybe that'll help.
That would be dandy, that would. If you found for 24 hours a day, 10 years from now, we might be free. Oh, imagine. Handcuffed to you for 10 whole years. A horrible thought.
You know, I've had enough of your insults. I'm gonna tell the innkeeper the whole story.
You want me to hang for a murder I didn't commit?
As long as you hang, I don't care whether you committed it or not.
Oh, what are you up to now?
I'm merely trying to file the handcuffs.
Well, don't jab me in the wrist that way.
Well, I'm sorry.
You're going about this in a very amateurish fashion kind of way. I can see you clearly know nothing about filing handcuffs.
And I'm sure you do. All right, now tell me, how did you start becoming a murderer?
So you want to know the story of my life? It's really quite interesting.
I'm sure it is.
I was born a poor orphan boy from the beginning. I hadn't a chance. Ow!
I'm sorry.
Stop that.
It slipped.
Accidentally.
Accidentally. Go on, please.
I started by pilfering pennies out of other children's lockers at school. Then a little car pitching and pocket picking. And at last, my efforts were rewarded, and I graduated straight to burglary.
With diploma?
Oh yeah, with diploma.
Ooh.
I killed my first man when I was 19. It scarred me at first, but I soon got accustomed to it. Lady, believe you me that little by little and year by year, I sunk lower and lower.
And you got badder and badder.
That's right. You might have heard about me in the newspapers. They call me HANNAY, the Cornish Bluebeard. And that, me lady, is the old horrible story of my life.
Yeah, dear, and you have such a nice face. How many have you killed altogether?
9. And if you don't watch the point on that nail file, it might be 10. Ow!
At least I'm trying to do something.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna try and get some sleep. I hadn't a wink for 48 hours.
Well, I'm not the least bit tired. Besides, I had to stand by the fire and get dry.
All right, you don't mind if I stretch out this chair, do you?
No, not at all.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Good night. Don't see how you can sleep at a time like this. I said I don't know how you can sleep at a time like this.
I'm accustomed to it, that's all. A hardened murderer, sleep at any time.
Listen, did you hear that? A car just drove up. A car.
It's your imagination.
It's not my imagination. I heard a car. All right, if you don't care, then maybe
Don't
I can...
care. Oh, just don't care. Oh.
Don't you do that! What's the matter with you anyway?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. You mustn't be frightened, Pamela. I have awful night terrors. I guess it's my consciousness bothering me, that's all. Anyways, good night.
Early the following morning, Richard HANNAY stirs restlessly in the armchair and rubs his eyes sleepily. Suddenly, he jumps from the chair and stands in the middle of the room, staring down at the handcuffs which are dangling from his wrist. Pamela Stewart, on the other side of the room, smiles cheerily.
Good morning, Mr. Hawkinson. Looking rather dazed this morning.
How did you get free?
Oh, very simple. Just a little matter of work while you had your nightmares.
I suppose you filed the handcuffs?
No, I picked the lock. I was trying to do the same for you, but the file broke.
Say, what's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing that I know of.
Why didn't you leave? You're very anxious to, if I remember correctly.
Well, something happened last night that convinced me you've been telling the truth.
May I ask what earthquake caused your mind to work at last?
Well, when I got free, I went downstairs. And that car you said I imagined happened to belong to our Scottish pursuers. They were sitting down there when I got there.
Did they see you?
No, I hid behind the counter. They did ask the innkeeper about us.
Did she say anything?
Oh, she said she hadn't seen us. Then they ordered something to eat, and while they were eating, they were talking a lot about the 39 steps.
39 steps?
Oh, don't ask me what it means, because I don't know.
Anything else?
Well, they said the professor was clearing out of the country.
That she's got the secret. Did they say how soon she was leaving?
No, but they did say she was going to London to pick someone up at a music hall.
39 steps. London music hall? I'm afraid this just doesn't make any sense. What room are these men in?
Oh, they left about 4 or 5 hours ago.
You let them go after hearing what they said? Oh, you idiot!
Don't you speak to me like that.
Pamela, I'm convicted of murder, and the only way to clear myself is to expose those spies.
Then why don't you go to the Scotland Yard?
Because you said yourself that no one would believe me.
Then why don't I go to the Scotland Yard?
Why not? They'd believe you.
Of course they would.
Come on, we'll get the next train for London.
You wish to order now, sir?
No, thank you. I'm waiting for someone.
I beg your pardon, sir. Your face looks familiar. Are you in the cinema?
No, I'm not. Will you bring me a bottle of ale, will you?
Very good, sir.
Make that 2, please.
Yes, miss.
Pamela, sit down.
What, did you think I was never coming?
Well, not exactly, but I was getting nervous waiting. Well, what happened? Did you go to the Scotland Yard?
Yes.
And?
Oh, prepare yourself for a shock.
Why?
The Air Ministry checked every possible channel. They said that there are no missing papers that would be any use to spies.
But that's incredible. Are you sure?
Yes, I think you've been tricked.
It's all certainly very bewildering.
Oh, I'm sorry, Richard. Really, I am. Look, I think you better be going now.
Go where?
Oh, anywhere. Leave the country. I'll help you.
You? Why?
Oh, I know it sounds very funny, but somehow I couldn't bear the thought of them catching you again.
But why?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I just changed my mind about you, that's all. Of course, he was Venice of Peacock, and I couldn't stand you for any length of time, but you're not so bad.
Well, you're not so bad either. If I weren't in this pickle, I'd...
What?
Nothing. Forget about it. Let's get out of here.
No, you better stay. I'll run and get you a ticket for Liverpool. There ought to be a boat traveling soon.
Pamela.
What? What are you looking at?
Look out that window. Do you see that billboard across the street?
Yes. Is there anything strange about it?
It's a list of acts playing at the Palladium. The featured attraction is Miss Memory.
But I don't understand.
Oh, come on. We're going to get out of here.
Well, where are we going?
The Palladium Music Hall.
But why?
I don't know, but we're going there just the same.
Here are your seats, sir. First two on the aisle.
Thank you. Sit down, Pamela.
Oh, this is silly in the first place. The show's almost over. Shh. If anyone sees you here, what are you looking for?
Be quiet. I'm just playing a hunch, that's all.
You're playing a fool if you ask me.
Folks, with your kind permission and attention, I now have the honor to present to you one of the most remarkable women in history. I present Miss Memory.
Pamela,
What is it?
look at the right-hand box nearest the stage. Do you see that small woman sitting in front?
Why, yes, it's the,
It's the professor herself.
we better get out of here before she sees you.
No, sit down. Listen.
Every day she commits to memory 50 new facts, and she remembers them all. Every single one of them. Facts from history, from geography, from newspapers, from scientific textbooks. Yes, folks, every single one of them.
Pamela, I've got it.
What?
Millions and millions of facts, and she remembers them all.
Don't you see? The secrets of this Air Ministry secret have been borrowed, mesmerized by Miss Memory, and then put back before anyone can notice.
Why, that's it. Of course it is.
Ask her any question you like, and she will answer fully and freely.
Pardon me, sir, but there's a gentleman who'd like to speak to you.
Who? Me?
Miss Memory!
Are you Richard Hannay?
Why,
Under arrest.
Oh, wait, officer.
Thank you. Question, please. Do not hesitate. Question, please.
Wait a minute. Miss Memory, what are the 39 steps? Come on, answer up. What are the 39 steps?
The 39 Steps. The 39 Steps is a secret organization headed by Professor.
There's the woman who shot her. Get her.
You will never catch me. I am Darleb Kuhanman.
Stop that woman.
Stop that woman. Stop her. Stop her. I want to see Miss Memory, please. Where's her dressing room?
Number 5, but you can't go in now.
Well, I'm afraid we have to. Detective, have you a pencil and piece of paper?
Yes.
I want you to write down everything you can hear.
But listen here, I don't think that's a...
As he tells you, please.
I'm going to prove to you that the woman who shot Miss Memory is the murderer of Annabella Smith.
What is it?
We want to see Miss Memory, please. How was she, Doctor?
Very bad. Did they get the woman who shot her?
We got her all right.
Memory. Miss Memory, can you hear me?
Yes.
Miss Memory, what was the secret you were taking abroad?
Will it be all right my telling you? It was a big job learning. The biggest I've ever tackled. I don't want to throw it away, sir.
It'll be quite all right.
The first feature of the new engine is its greatly increased ratio of compression, represented by the formula 1 minus 1 over r to the power of gamma minus 1, where r represents the ratio of compression and gamma. Dimensions of cylinder's diameter. This renders the device completely silent. The exhaust gases impinging on a series entirely eliminating all sound. Am I right, sir? Am I right?
That's quite right, old chap.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad it's off my mind, at last.
Memory? Miss Memory?
Richard, what is it?
The Air Ministry secrets will never leave England.
This way, please. We can pick up the police car on the corner.
The police car? Where are you taking us?
To Scotland Yard, of course.
Scotland Yard?
You can't do that. You heard what you said we didn't kill anybody.
Easy now, easy. He'll be all right. All I want to do is to put this story on record.
Oh.
Oh, that's better.
You've nothing to worry about at all. He'll be free in an hour, Mrs. Hannay.
Mrs. Hannay? Well, what are you talking about?
Well,
Miss Henning.
I'm sorry, I thought that...
That would be fine, that would. We were together for 1 day, and for 1 day we fought for 24 hours.
20. You were asleep 4 hours.
Can you imagine what it'd be like? One long, drawn-out battle for the next 30 or 40 years.
30, 40 years. Do you think we could keep it up that long? I mean, really?
Well, we could try.
Thank you, performers. Folks, this is your announcer, Millville Ruick. Mr. DeMille returns with news of next week's radio play.
Our sponsors, the makers of the Lux Soap Flakes. Enjoy me in inviting you to be with us again next time when the Lux Soap Radio Theatre presents the storybook classic that grown-ups love as much as their children do, The Wizard of Oz.
This is the Scappoose Broadcasting System.